Sup, Reitanna? It's Reitanna Seishin here. Not really in a good mood. My day was rather ruined by an entitled brat who thinks that I should make muffins just for them. And putting words into my mouth, like saying that the next narration's never gonna come, and it's never gonna be finished, and the stories are never gonna be finished. Which is not true, and I've been very clear about that. You guys know it. And I'm just gonna say right now that if you're waiting for the narration and you're getting impatient, just go read the fucking thing. Go read the stories. There's quite a few of the stories that I've already released on my Quotev and on my DeviantArt, which you will have to actually search Reitanna muffins and find the folder, because you still can't access my gallery unless you actually find it in search. Anyway, so that person was a stupid bitch. Excuse me. And I've never said that it's done. And I was re-listening to the narrations for the past couple of days, and I listened to The Fun Never Ends, and, that was supposed to be the end. That was supposed to be the end. But I gave in to peer pressure, and I formulated a new ending that would just... It's gonna be amazing. And the next few stories some of them are side stories. And one of them, I feel like Minky has gotten way too much attention, and there's not enough attention on Inky, Blinky, and Derpy. So yeah, but there's like 9 of them. Life gets in the way sometimes, and also when you do too much of something, you get burnt out, and sometimes it takes a few years. Now listen, if somebody who's good with editing audio wants to edit my stuff for free, then contact me. That would be cool. I'm not that willing to work with somebody just because I'm a perfectionist, and if you don't do it my way, then it's not gonna be good. I have that sort of mindset, but if you're willing to do it for free, hit me up. And that's, not something people want to do for free. And I listened to the unfinished edited audio of the Final Crusade, and it just, oh god, I'm like, and Audacity keeps crashing after about like an hour of editing. And note that this takes more than an hour to edit, I've already got like almost 20 hours worth of work, and I'm gonna release that too. And you're gonna see. And every time somebody fucking complains about muffins, I'm gonna link them that video and say, watch it all. Anyway, since I know people are really impatient about narrations and stuff, and I haven't been releasing, quality stuff, and I've just, I've been focusing on my other hobbies so that I can get rid of my burnout. I was thinking, there are certain stories that I started narrating and never finished, and do not plan to finish. Let me go see what a couple of those are. I don't know why I double-clicked that. I didn't need to double-click it. Let's see. There is... Well, there's a story that I tried to make up on the spot called Daniela, which is based off a dream I had. And I'm like, I totally don't need to write it. I can just do it. And I haven't listened to it in a long time. It's probably really awkward. I have the sequel to my Dragon Ball Z yaoi, the domination. It's called Submission. It's almost all the way edited. Honestly, it's pretty cringy. I think, you look back at your old work and you're just like, that was pretty cringy, and this one is pretty cringy. Then I have Guardian Angel, which shouldn't be edited, and is not finished and will never be finished. There is... what the hell is Escape? I don't know what that is. It might be a poem. There's... I might eventually finish Pretty Boy. I'm gonna do Push Too Far at some point. The Mantis, which is a hella old story. There's the epilogue for Well, That Escalated Quickly. And I believe the journal too, which I wasn't going to release until those were edited, but at the moment, those are kind of like, I'm eventually going to finish them, but the things I most likely won't finish editing is Submission, Daniela. I will never finish Buell, Best Years of Our Lives, the first Zader thing I started writing, which is also pretty cringy, especially since Zim is the top. What else do I'm in the wrong area. Anything else? There's a dream I had about being superhuman that I recorded my explanation of, that I kept for myself for reasons. I'm gonna edit Little Monster. I'm gonna edit Push Too Far. And then another thing I have that I've been working on for myself and do not plan to edit ever is my reading of Eye Candy. I got burnt out on reading that too, so I only have like 16 hours worth of it, and it's not even a finished story yet anyway. I'm burnt out on recording, I'm burnt out on editing, and I'm burnt out on writing. I have not been doing it. I've been doing other stuff to try and cure the burnout. The thing about Eye Candy is it is definitely rated R. And the thing about voice acting it is actually having to act it out. And the thing about acting out sex scenes means that I have to make rather embarrassing sounds. Now, it would take a lot of bravery for me to release the audio for Eye Candy. I want to know your guys' opinions. Do you want unfinished audio, unedited audio, and stuff I have so far unedited, just to have something? What is that sound? Loud, that's what it is. Do you guys want audio that's never going to be finished? And I need to know that. They're not going to have pictures. I might just slap on a random picture. There's going to be like burps and stuttering. And I wanted to do this experiment someday once I feel like recording again, where I write a story, or choose one that I've already written and read it without correcting my speech and see just how bad it is. But that's just like a what if. For Muffin's titles, I think I've already gone through this. The last one I was writing was Pinkie Pie's Apprentice, which is a side story. There's a main story that has been written but not released because there are other stories that need to be released first. It's called When the Bubbles Pop. That's a main story. Mad Musings of Obsidian Pie Reality. Another side story called Splatter. The main story called Kamikaze. And then the last story, which I'm not going to reveal that title. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's 6. Why did I think there was 9? And then there was a tiny something that I kind of wanted to just half-ass, called If Things Were Different, where the bakers are normal and good, and the main 6 are the bad guys. It wouldn't be a series, it would just be a quick story. And then after all of that is over, Muffins is done. It is done, and it will never go on. I'm not going to make an Equestria Girls version. The only thing I'm going to do is art for it. That's it. It's done. Alright? There's not going to be any more peer pressure. It is fucking done. And if it takes, and writing and releasing on the internet takes a lot easier and takes much shorter time than recording it and editing it. Now, I like the end result of a narration. I do. I cannot stand editing because I am a perfectionist, and perfectionism is not nearly as bad as being OCD. That's a legit mental disorder that I do not have, but I am a perfectionist. And oh my god, it's just the worst. It's just like frustration. I can't even explain how angry it makes me. So that's why I really wish I had an editor that would do a good job and not ask for money. I don't like having burnout. I don't like the fact that I can't, release this stuff yet. I don't like that I can't edit it right now. I'm sorry, alright? I don't like it either. But that doesn't give you any excuse to be rude about it. I've been clear about what's going to happen. I've been clear of the reason why I'm, currently not doing it. I've been clear about it. There's no guesswork. There's no anything. Just fucking pay attention. And if it takes 10 years to narrate all of the stories, long after they've been published on the internet, then tough. Deal with it, okay? Just go fucking read, you lazy pieces of shit. That goes to, the people who aren't truly supporting me. I know my fans know that they know. Wait. I know my fans know that when I say things like that, I'm not talking about them. So when I say you pieces of shit, I don't mean every single one of you who are listening to this. You know who you are. And you know if you're one of them or not. So, just fucking deal with it. It's difficult. It's frustrating. It's hard. Technically difficult. Like, technologically, it crashes, okay? And I don't know why. I don't know why any of this is happening. So, yeah. You've got to just deal with it, okay? My original stories don't get enough love. Go listen to them. I know there's a lot of them that are old, but for the time that I wrote them, they're pretty good. Go listen to Reitanna fiction and stuff. So, I know, okay? I don't like it either. I don't like it. And that's why I'm offering to release unedited stuff. And possibly eye candy, which is kind of embarrassing. But you know me, I don't hide stuff. But, I would just have to make sure people know certain things if you guys wanted me to release eye candy, but that would be for 18 and older only. Okay? Please don't lie about your fucking age. That is so pathetic. Anyway. So, let me know on that. I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy with all the people who are giving me shit. I had this one person give me shit for breaking my promise. And they're like, I hate you because you broke your promise. I was very clear about why I broke that promise. And I was very clear that it was not something that I wanted to do. So, just fuck you. People who are like, oh, this is for me and only for me. She should be catering to my every need. Me. Shut the fuck up. I'm human. I have problems. I have things that I need to do. And burnout is probably one of the worst things that a creator can, battle with. One of the worst things. So, if you're really that intent on listening to a story that's been published for a couple of years now, do it yourself. Do it yourself. I have no policy against people making their own audiobooks. Somebody already made an audiobook of Silence is Silver, and it was done pretty well. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. So, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Why are people so fucked up? There are people out there not wearing masks. There are people who still support Trump. There are just stupid idiots everywhere, and I can't, I just feel like I don't belong here. I don't know. At least Michael is, someone like me who's intelligent and logical and reasonable. And then Animal Crossing's gotten a teeny bit boring because I have nothing left to do. And I have so much money, and there's just nothing left to do. The only things that I'm doing are my dailies, which is, I have 3 accounts. Coda, because I wanted another tent in my campground. That's the word. I have Michael's character, and I have my main character, Reitanna. So I go in each of those, I break a rock, I find their bottle, I find their buried bag of bells, and I go dive and find scallops until Pascal pops up and asks for the scallop. On Michael's is an added thing. If it rained before and new flowers are up, he cleans up the flowers. Well, I play him clean up the flowers. Michael doesn't actually play Animal Crossing. Dig up fossils, assess said fossils, and then the stuff I already mentioned, and then talk to some villagers. Reitanna, also on top of those, shakes the trees, tries to talk to all villagers, checks the tailors and the shops, and, works on the island itself if I have the stuff to do so. So, yeah, it takes up pretty much the whole afternoon up until Michael goes to work, and then lately I've been easing myself back into The Sims a little bit, just creating stuff, again, to have a different artistic outlet to help with burnout, because I've been working on 3D modeling again, and that's something I very much enjoy. I've also been burnt out about drawing. The last thing I drew was Laffy Pie. It's just, if you do something too much and it stops becoming fun, you need to take a break. And, I'm not gonna force myself to do something that at the moment I don't want to do, because then it's a chore, then it's not fun anymore, then it's not a hobby. So, I don't have to release anything to you. I'm not obligated to do it. I just do it, you know? And I don't know. And for the idiots, you know, I can explain myself over and over and over again, and they'll just keep it in their little heads that whatever they say, you know, they just won't change their minds. It's like, I don't know, it's so stupid. And then, like, when they call me out, they want to blame me for things that I'm not to blame for. And they're just trying to blame anybody but themselves. Like that stupid person who was like, you know, I hate you because you broke your promise. Well, that's your problem. Okay? Get over it. I'm sorry. But I was clear about the reasons why. And if you don't want to listen, and if you have your own theories, that's your problem. There shouldn't be any theories or guesswork. I am clear about everything. Well, at least I hope I'm clear about everything. And, you know, since my DeviantArt is still indefinitely banned, I've been having to do some updates on Twitter. I don't like it, but, you know, it's just like, if you don't listen to my update videos and shit, and you just guess, you just decide that because it's been so long, I'm not finishing it, that's so stupid. That is so stupid. I will tell you if I am not going to work on it anymore. I'm not going to keep that secret. I will tell you. I will say, I'm not doing it anymore. So tough. But I haven't said that. And I've been clear that I am going to the end. If it takes a little while, okay. I'm 29 years old. I got a while. You know, and unless I get killed by the coronavirus, which I shouldn't get killed by the coronavirus because I'm not at risk. Michael is, though. So, you know, as far as I know, as far as I plan, I'm not going anywhere. I've got years ahead of me. So, sorry. And then you fucking little kids, get off my fucking channel, okay? Oh, I'm 8. I can handle it. No, you fucking can't. Oh my god, I got the cringiest comment. I have to share this comment. Okay, I'm not gonna say the screen name, even though the comment is still up, but they said, I hate how my parents don't realize that I was born liking this stuff. Plus, they already know I would never really murder someone, well, unless I somehow lost my sanity. And I had to say, you were born liking this stuff. Out of all the cringy wannabe psychopath comments I've seen on this series, this one is one of the worst. No, you were not born liking this stuff. If you mean you were born with a mental disorder that helps you not react so badly to this stuff, that's different. I certainly was not born liking this stuff. I hated this stuff until I think until I got into my gothic phase in middle school, and then in high school I was introduced to Silent Hill 4 and I loved it. But in middle school I started watching PG-13 horror movies like Gothica and The Grudge, which is really actually really lame. You gotta watch the Japanese version. Anyway, so, you know, and kids are always leaving cringy comments like that on Muffin's videos. I can handle it because I'm insane. No, you're not. I want to murder people just like them. Do it. Go do it. let's see how long it takes for you to get caught. Because they think that fictional murderers are representations of real murderers. No. Okay? No. Listen, if these characters existed, Pinkie Pie wouldn't have gotten away with her first murder. Alright? No. Well, I mean, maybe in rock country where things were a little backward, but as soon as she came to Ponyville, no. No, she would have gotten caught. Okay? Do you think murderers in fiction like Hannibal Lecter and John Kramer and Patrick Bateman, you think real murderers are like them? No! Hannibal Lecter would never be able to get away with what he got away with. Never! Just... stories are stories. Fiction is fiction. Stories may be... fiction may be based on some parts of reality, but it's storytelling. It's... You have to exaggerate certain things, you have to make certain things happen in order to keep it interesting. And real life isn't like that. So, no, little tiny kids, you're not murderers, you don't want to do this stuff, and you need to get the fuck off my channel! Get the fuck off YouTube! Seriously, why are all these kids suddenly interested in horror? It's because of the parents. Those parents do not supervise their children, and just, fuck you. Fuck you, parents. Just fuck you. Letting your kids online, letting your little kids have phones? It's just stupid. Just, how about, okay, give your 10-year-old your car. Just do that. Give him the keys. Say, go ahead, go to the store. Do it. Just do it. Let's see how it works for you. Yeah. Giving a 5-year-old a cell phone, a smartphone, or a tablet, or something? How fucking irresponsible can you be? Seriously. Fucking... Ugh! Okay, so this turned into a little bit I'm gonna say a tiny ass rant. Because it's only half an hour. So if you've listened this far, thank you. I appreciate it. Leave a like if you like. Let me know if you want me to release those projects that will never be finished. And if you like any of my stuff, subscribe, spread the word of awesome. I know how to speak, become a Reitannite, and I guess I'll see you at some point. Alligators and crocodiles. Bye.